yeah.
Okay.
How's your day been though, bro?
Yeah, it's been all right, you know. I don't know if it's just the fast or, sometimes, man get a bit, a bit annoyed sometimes, but it might just be man fasting, innit? You know.
Yeah. Of course, you're gonna get a bit right in that, innit? And
Mm,
you know, like a bit short fuse in that car. I've had a little. I think people been rubbing me up the wrong way a little bit, but
mm.
I was just trying to say, I'm fasting. It probably that. Let me just not react. You understand what I mean? But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I've nearly reacted so much. Sometimes I had to just, you have to just pause on the phone and just not say nothing for a minute, couple of minutes, you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
But then I think afterwards, was I overreacting though? Was it that deep? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Mm,
yeah, bro. But
mm,
yeah, I was thinking. Obviously, carrying on from what we was speaking about last time about pressure and stuff like that. I was just
mm,
I was thinking because I remember someone said to me before, like you gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Do you understand what I mean?
mm, mm.
How important that is. Do you get what I'm
It's,
saying, bro?
yeah, it's not ideal, but yeah, I see where people are coming from, innit? You know, people
Yeah,
generally usually want an easy life, innit? A stressful full life, innit? But in order to grow, you got to get used to being uncomfortable and overwhelmed, innit? You know?
that that's what it is, bro. Got flipping. That's what he said. Exactly what he said. Because obviously you grow when you learn to cope with uncomfortable situations and stressful situations, it's like you grow and also you gain a bit of confidence from it. Do you
Yeah,
understand what I mean?
definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
because like even in our job, certain times you think I don't even want to do that. You could push on, you could push it on, you could pass on to someone else, but then once you kind of go through it and deal with it, you feel right, you feel good in it,
but that's what it is, bro. And you know what it is as well, bro. Sometimes like you can doubt yourself in it. Do you understand
Mm,
what I mean? Like
mm,
sometimes you might not be confident about certain things and whatever. So when you don't like, if you underestimate yourself, then you don't realize all your capabilities in it. Do you understand what I mean? So it's always the positive of like just putting yourself under that little bit of pressure and just
mm.
getting. Do you understand what I mean? And like you said, it's something else to your catalog in it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
do you know that sometimes as well we might get in the habit of looking, like you said, looking for the easy route or what we're
Mm,
comfortable with, and
mm.
do you get what I mean?
So do you think, yeah, sometimes our life experiences, like say for instance, um, not say for instance, like say I was watching something and a man was saying he'd been in prison for a long time,
Mm,
and they said it took him a long time to get back his confidence when he came out. You know, so
yeah.
do you feel like things like prison, and even sometimes if you've been on the street or the roads for a majority of your life, coming into the legal world can be overwhelming in itself, isn't it? And there's a lot of things. But I don't know if you're a generally confident person, maybe it's not a big issue. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
But
no,
there
no.
is,
I think
and I feel like there is a lot of, you know, you, you're amongst, especially when you're amongst people that you're not usually kind of associate with or deal with, and you're thinking, right, am I intelligent enough? Am I smart enough? Or stuff like that. You know?
yeah, but that's true. 'Cause obviously, some people obviously you get some people that can just come out and adjust in it. Some
Yeah,
people are like got that they got that kind of character. But
yeah,
in general, cool, you are gonna be a bit when you're in unknown territory in it, so you've
yeah.
got to take time to adjust and
Mm,
do you understand? I mean, so
mm,
that's definitely a fact,
mm,
bro. Do you understand? I mean,
mm.
because let's be honest, like we sometimes, especially when you've been on the roads for long, that's your domain in it. So you're comfortable. You know the dynamics. You know how it works in it. That's where when you're in a working environment, it's a total different ball game. Do you understand what I mean?
Mm, mm,
Especially if you're part of a company or you got to answer different people. You kind of it's a whole lot of different things. Not only are you having to adjust to doing the work and get used to doing the work, but also having to answer to someone and having to have
yeah.
someone like to please someone, not like you know what I mean. Like okay, they're putting demands on you, and you know what I mean. So course, it takes time to adjust, bro.
It does. It does. Yeah. I was gonna say almost kind of civilized, but that's like feeling to that stereotype, you know. But yeah, it does. I find it very difficult to adjust. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, and you know what it is, and that's why, like, all right, say for example, if you come off the road and you go straight into doing your own thing, it's probably easy to adjust. But when
Yeah,
you've got to learn something, then you've got to work under people and around people. It's not even so. The first step is not even progressing in that field. The first step is adjusting to all your surroundings, and you
yeah,
understand what I mean,
yeah.
and learning at the same time. You understand what I mean?
Nah, 100%. And you almost have to kind of like not dumb yourself down, but mellow your character down. You like, you know, like you got to learn to like take talk from people and also not, you know, certain things that we could do amongst each other and our peers,
Mm,
but you know, you can't show that at work, innit?
mm,
You
mm,
know what I'm saying? You know, and you
mm.
got to kind of, I like to think I was a bit sharp before, but I feel like it almost has to sharpen up a bit more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but bro, and but you know the thing is though, yeah. You see, this is what I'm saying, and this is all again because that's why it's all positive because again that's making you grow. So it's getting used to being uncomfortable because
Mm,
that in a way that might stop man from getting off the road car. It's that's an uncomfortable situation. That's not what we're used to, but
mm,
we had to kind of and that's like having to deal with different people, whatever. That's another thing to add to your character. Do you understand what I mean? Or your
100%.
abilities. So then the next step now, okay, I've navigated through that. Now I can build. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
definitely, 100%,
And
100%.
and the thing is, as well, what you see when you get used to not like because when you get used to not just looking for to be comfortable,
Mm,
then it kind of prepares you to keep progressing because like even like for me because I was thinking about it the other day and like even like to be honest like when I was on the road, bro, yeah, you see like when man first come home,
yeah,
all I wanted to do is fill up something and then just sit back and let it work.
yeah,
Let you understand, give it to
yeah,
man, and that's me. Then I got time on my hands in it. But
yeah,
then what would happen if you do that? Then someone be on you for something else, and then you got to okay, well I got to start doing that now. So
mm,
when you're looking to be comfortable, but there's more requirements from you. Like you might start getting bigger movements. You understand
mm,
what I mean? If you get what I mean, and
mm.
then you feel, you think you hit that pinnacle, but then once you start to, okay, you got that side of things unlocked, then there's another bigger step up. You understand what I mean? So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shows you
yeah,
that when you're looking to be comfortable, but there's always another step up.
yeah.
You understand
Mm,
what I mean? So
mm.
I don't, obviously, we need to be able to, like, you need to get the balance right. But,
That's the thing. It's the balance, right? In it, getting a
mm,
nice like in between, like timing it right and having sufficient rest and downtime. Before you jump on big things.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, definitely, bro. But also as well, flipping, it's like, yeah, and also just learning, like I said, learning not to avoid things, bro. Like, so I look like even like, it's, to me, it's always good to seek challenges in it. Do you get what I
yeah,
mean? You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
even this is like, this is a challenge for us. This is something that kind of is not something we would normally do. Do you understand what I mean?
No, definitely. Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, 100%. Like this is like testing, man, and you know, it's something new. It's a challenge, in it. Like we're learning, like
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
Because even when you talk about overwhelmed, yeah, you know what? It's funny because when we was discussing this previously, it made me think. 'Cause I can remember like when I first started to do call out and stuff like that,
Mm,
and all of a sudden like you got like 15, 20 jobs, and I'd be like all over the place. Like it used to really overwhelm me, do you
mm,
know?
mm, mm. Yeah,
But now I realize that even like and what makes it more overwhelming, you thinking I don't even know what time I'm gonna finish. I don't even know what time I'm gonna be home. I can't even plan my weekend. You understand what I'm saying to you?
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
now I really like I almost forget that I've got all these people and I can do it in my stride, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
You know, like, it reminds you, oh shit,
exactly.
I still got bare things to go and do, you know, but I'm not getting, you know, because a man said to me, like, whenever you worry about something, even if it's anything that's not in your framework for here and now, is could be classed as anxiety.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Well, that's it, bruv. That's exactly what it is. Because you know, like half the things you worry about, yeah,
Yeah,
and don't come to fruition. They don't even happen.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
know, like you're worrying out, this might go wrong, that might happen, this might happen, and then you're wasting energy and you're stressing yourself out, and it
yeah,
don't even happen, bro.
yeah.
Do you get what I mean, bro?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So I just try to stay in here and now. Now, obviously, you're aware, and obviously, if you got to plan something, you got to plan. But I don't let my brain run with things, you know, especially if it's the next day
Mm.
or the day after. You know, I don't worry about it. You understand what
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah,
to you?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
You know,
that
but yeah,
that's
like I
important,
said,
bro.
I don't get I don't get overwhelmed no more. So I noticed that in myself. You know, that when I
Mm.
have got a lot to do. Like, even look, for instance, now I'm on call out and I think, raw, I'm on call out a weekend. I think I'm not even thinking, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Oh, I don't even know what time I'm gonna be home. What's gonna happen this weekend? But I'm just cool with it and just chilled with it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. Yeah, that's bruv, that's the key, bro, and
Mm,
that's like I said, that's why you can't avoid anything. Because imagine if you didn't take on more. Because I've noticed that with myself. Like sometimes, like there's two things. Like, you can get in the habit of just taking on easy jobs. Do you understand
mm,
what I mean? And
mm,
then you think, oh no, I'm not gonna. I'll leave that for you know, I won't bother with that. But then I realize, nah. How am I growing? Like, why am I running from harder jobs? You know what I mean?
mm.
Because there might be times where there's no other option. I have to take harder jobs. Do you understand
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So, mean that I don't run from difficult jobs, but what is I just don't get overwhelmed. I just alright, boom, you know what? And especially when I don't rush, I thought, alright, let me just get it done properly
Mm,
and take my time, and it comes out alright, bruv. And then like you're growing by putting yourself in them
mm.
situations.
Definitely,
Do you understand what I mean?
definitely. 100%. 100%, man.
Yeah,
100%.
bro. Mm, but yeah, but you know what as well though, at the same time, you know, like there is times where, like, for example, if you're like, if you say, for example, you're on a new job or whatever, and you're just trying to quickly show some of your capabilities,
Mm,
then it is okay to just do a couple easy things and just to show them what your abilities, and then you understand what I mean.
mm,
But yeah, but in general, like yeah, man has to always be looking to grow, but always be not be running from different situations. You know what I mean? It's character building, bruv. Do you understand what I mean? It
mm.
builds confidence, it builds resilience. Do you understand
100%.
what I mean?
100%. That's how you get unstoppable, innit? You know?
That's exactly what it is, bro.
You
And
know?
like I said, I always think about when I first come home, and I think, yeah, I want to build up a phone and just relax, put someone on it, and then I weren't able. Something else will happen, and I was forced to just keep stepping up.
Mm,
And I thought, yeah, I can't be just looking to just have that and just that's it. Like life will always put different opportunities in front of
mm,
you, bro. Do you understand
mm.
what I mean? And it's whether you're willing to take them, bro. Do you understand what I mean?
No,
And
definitely.
like now, man's at a stage where man's willing to explore anything, not anything, but you understand, man ain't shying away from anything
No,
still.
100%.
Do you understand what I mean?
100%. You know,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
if it means, you know, building and you know, and getting rising man's skill set and value. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly, bro. But
You
yeah,
know?
but yeah, how's things looking for you? Well, you got a busy morning, innit?
Yeah, fairly busy, you know. Fairly busy,
Mm,
you know. Yeah, just got a couple like services and a couple breakdowns. It's not too stressful at the moment,
yeah,
you know. But obviously the weather's just getting a bit better now, you know.
yeah, 100%. So
But yeah, man.
yeah, bro. But yeah, all right, bro. Well, I let you crack on in it. That's just a quick catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I let you crack on still.
I know, my brother. Cool.